Hello everybody and welcome to another one of our videos. This month we're exploring our flower of the month, which is the tulip. So Mad March is here and tulips are our flavour of the month. So typically they come in wraps of 50. They arrive with us like this, so they're dry packed and wrapped in paper. Now they can be kept like this for up to 2 or 3 days, which will stop the actual flower itself from developing. When you do want them to start developing, you can cut 1/2 inch off the bottom of the stem at an angle, like that, and then pop that into your vase, into a nice clean bucket with cold water. It can be shallow water. Tulips don't actually need deep water to develop, so sort of a couple of inches in the bottom of the clean bucket or clean vase will be perfectly adequate. Usually most flowers prefer lukewarm water or blood temperature water. Tulips actually don't like warmish water, they prefer really cold water. It doesn't have to be ice cold, but just needs to be cold. Now once you pop them into the vase, what you will actually find is they are phototropic, so they will actually bend towards the light. They will also grow. So if you're arranging a tulip in a hand-tied bouquet with other flowers, what you'll find over the following couple of days is they will have grown 2 to 3 inches higher than the rest of the flowers, which is quite interesting. But you do need to bear that in mind when you're actually arranging ahead of an event. Just bear in mind they won't actually be in the same position as they were when you first started. Flower food is not absolutely essential with tulips. They're quite happy without flower food, and they will develop quite happily without. But what I would recommend you do is change the water every day if you can. And I would anticipate a shelf life of up to about 10 days in a cool environment. Okay, so why choose a tulip? Well, the meaning of tulip is perfect love. So even though we've gone past that romantic February with Valentine's Day, you can still keep the love coming by giving your loved one a bunch of tulips. Perfect love. What more can you say? Right, so as I say, they are phototropic, so they will bend towards the light. So if you are actually placing a tulip horizontally into an arrangement, so say for example in oasis like this, you will find that they will bend like so. To alleviate that, you can externally wire them. So I'm just going to show you how to externally wire this tulip. I'm using a 0.56 by 360mm wire here, and it's what we call semi-external wiring. So I'm going about 2.5–3 centimeters down the stem of the tulip, piercing the stem and then pushing the wire into the head of the tulip, and then I'm taking that wire, just remove those leaves, all the way down the rest of the stem, twisting the wire as we go. Then that way it's going to prevent that tulip from bending towards the light. So that's our tulip tutorial today. I hope I've explained a little bit more about them. Do watch out for our next video, because we're going to explore different varieties of tulips, such as the French tulip, frilly tulips, double tulips, parrot tulips, and our standard tulips. So lots more to come, so keep tuned and watch our next videos. I hope you've enjoyed it, and there's also lots more tutorials coming up as well. So stay tuned, and we look forward to seeing you very soon. Thank you.